Yep.
Well then.
I mean, it's Pug Unicorn. It's a Pug Unicorn.
You know I can hear you. You don't have to bring the microphone close to your mouth, right?
For other people other than you, Fernando. I got these socks.
But you didn't do the clappy clap. Is that still gonna help or?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I forget sometimes, and I'm like, but it's okay.
Oh, so basically, me making fun of you about it actually helps.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. So bullying does work.
Yeah, sometimes.
Good. I definitely bullied the shit out of somebody at work, so I hope that the lesson sticks.
Like maliciously?
No. It's just like, please don't do this again.
That's not bullying. Is that bullying?
No. So I explain a thing ahead of time. I knew it was gonna. I knew it was gonna happen because when there's somebody new and they're gonna make a mistake, they make a mistake once or twice, and then they learn, right? I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it happened or whatever, and there was a moment of contrition, and I was like, well, I hope the shame sticks. Because it's one of my best friends from high school. Like, I get to talk to him like that.
That's really funny.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like fucking finally some competent people that actually want to be there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a big diff. Big diff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Almost don't even know how to take it.
I feel like we've talked about incompetence before. It's common.
It's common. It is recurrent, and it's never gonna go away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you thought it was going? Oh, that's cute.
I thought I would find a little place in the world.
No. What do you think?
If I coordinated my life enough.
No. That's why do you think like people a sane person with a head on their shoulders, they strive to have start their own company or something, or small businesses.
Yeah.
It's kind of this.
Yeah.
It's either you have a dream or you're tired of incompetent people. I mean, the only reason I would open anything or do anything is that, but then I would have to deal with incompetent customers. So no, thank you.
Yeah, you're not winning.
You're not running away from the problem. Try as you might.
Well, welcome to a horrific evening. Now I'm depressed.
That's all right.
It's okay.
But welcome to a horrific evening with you and I and your Abby and
your Fernando P.
Yep, that's okay. See, I'm not going to do it anymore. It's good. I'm just.
You've heard it one too many times. I still think it's funny.
Yeah, but we can move on. We can learn, evolve and stuff. At some point, I might actually use my full name. Imagine that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it to honor my father if he passes. I mean, I say if, when. I don't wish it. It's just that's how time works.
It's just the inevitability of life.
Yeah, mortality and shit.
Hope it doesn't.
Oh no. No, I think fuck me, man. I think he's turning 89. No, 88.
Your father is 88 years old?
I think so.
He doesn't look 88 years old.
No, that's thanks to immigrant hard work. He went to basically I can't remember when you go to a school and everything's paid for kind of thing.
Scholarship.
That he had that shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he had top jobs back in the day back in Panama. Yeah, but then with the whole crisis, no money, go America, USA, imperialism, whatever. And so they fucked up the country, and he had to leave and all that stuff, and he ended up working in some factory and shit.
So what does that have to do with aging?
That he worked very, very hard. It was very physical work, and that actually has maintained him.
It's true. There's some, or it can completely ruin your body, but physical labor.
Well, I mean,
keeps you young. Or physical exercise, moving your body.
Yeah, things we both know nothing about.
Actually, not true, but yes.
Well, I mean, actually, you know what? It is true. I used to move my body. Now you're currently doing a lot of moving.
A little bit.
A
lot more than I used to.
Yeah.
Do it literally.
I would like to see you doing your little deliveries and stuff. I'd love to see because you do have an anxiety about you when you do things that that need to be done. So I'd love to see that. And
it's true. This morning I sort of had a full anxiety spiral. Okay. I don't want to say panic attack because I don't think it was. I didn't let it get there.
Okay.
And literally everything was normal. Nothing
You're like sitting in your car doing this?
I was just driving, going to a place. Everything was normal. I was on time. But I was just like, why am I having a hard time breathing right now? Why do I have to focus on breathing? It's because I had way too much caffeine.
Oh, dude, I hate when that happens. When you like, the moment you start thinking, it is weird. And please, you're probably doing it right now. If you're listening and you're going to catch yourself thinking about breathing.
Oh, it's the worst. I don't wish that at anyone. Right now, I'm even like...
Man, when that happens right before I go to bed, I'm like, I'm sleepy. I want to do this. This is the... And I just fucking shut down because I start thinking about breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
I have a little trick when that happens now.
Yeah? What is that? Benadryl?
It's basically, like... I mean, it's kind of stupid. Like, I actually, like, I go deep. I focus on my breathing. So I do, like, meditative breathing.
Okay, so you go, like, you're like, oh, you want to do this? So you actually,
so I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth.
Okay.
So, like, I do, like, that for, like, 50 times.
All right. Well, no, but...
And then I relax.
If it works.
It's like, incorporated in yoga and meditation is that type of breathing. Yeah. So
listen, I never I when I've seen you do yoga and all that stuff, and I did make a really fucked up comment this week to I was gonna say my boyfriends, but my friends that are boys, I was like, there's nothing that turns me off more than like a white chick doing a yoga pose and she takes a picture of that and puts it on Instagram and it's not ironic. Yeah. I fucking can't.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're unless you're an actual yoga instructor and be like, hey.
Even them.
Or,
I don't, but anyways, point is, why am I getting these fucking ads?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
And his point is, I'm just, I don't, I'm not going to shit on it, if it works for you or whatever. Unless you come at me like anything. If you're militant about something, I don't want it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yoga is amazing, though.
What I just said.
Oh, I know.
All right, so listen. I was going to ask you what's on your mind, but it literally is on both our minds. What happened to us? Distraught 2024.
Wait.
Did you already forget last week?
Oh, right. Okay. No, I blocked it from my memory.
Good for you. I have not.
You know I have to do this.
Oh, so am I opening? Am I opening a door?
It's not on my mind now, but we have to bring it up.
So, listen. And we're about to get into real deep white privilege, North American privilege shit. So we didn't have electricity for over 12 hours.
Very long time.
Started
for us.
We're both neighbors, so we live in the same building.
Yes.
We live within the radius because it wasn't the entire fucking city or a bunch of fucking... No,
it was the 2-block radius.
And I have never won the lottery, but here we fucking are.
Look how lucky we are.
Shout out to Hydro-Quebec hey, my electricity bill went up and all of a sudden, I'm in the radius? What else? What the fuck else? I can't even say I'm going to change companies. I don't even get to say that.
We can't.
Nope.
We can't. We can't,
right? I don't think we can't.
No, we can't. There's no other electrical...
Yeah, it's Hydro-Quebec.
Yeah. Monopoly. Yeah. I feel like they paid for that.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how these things work, but the thing is we have very little choice. That was a really long ass time.
Yeah.
And I was looking that night. Okay, so this happened at midnight.
Yeah, went out at, what was it, 12:14.
12:14. Oh, that...
Yeah. So I got a solid... I went to bed early that night.
Yeah, I remember you sent me a message. You're like,
I can't keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
So it was like 10 o'clock or something like that. So I got 2 hours and 14 minutes of beautiful, beautiful sleep before I woke up choking to death.
Shout out to sleep apnea.
Because I have sleep apnea and I sleep with a sleep apnea machine, which I know, so cute, but... I need it to live. Oh. I will die without it.
Everybody, surprise, surprise, I do too. So
this is how, when we first met, this is how we bonded, I think.
Yeah.
I told you I had sleep apnea, and you're like, I do too. Yeah. No, you told me first, and I was like, I do too.
Because it was at the time, I had just gotten, my machine, I hadn't had it for a really long time. Mm-hmm. So it was extremely shameful. So I was like, I'm going to lead with this fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's if I had a third nipple, I would lead with that.
I think I had told you, like, oh, I have hearing loss. And you're like, oh, I have sleep apnea. And I was like, I do too. It was like a whole circle jerk of dysfunction or disabilities or like whatever.
Oh my God, yeah. So basically, with electricity means that we can't sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's what that means.
You can't. It's not a great system.
Nope.
But in Canada, it's been okay.
The electricity thing?
What?
What do you mean, the electricity?
Because we don't have like rolling blackouts
that is
here.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see your point. Yeah.
It's been working out for us.
Yeah.
So it didn't come on, the electricity, all night.
I mean, basically,
yeah.
I started Wednesday morning. I got up at 8. You know, I had my full ass day of work and all that shit. I got in bed around maybe like 11 at night Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Usually by midnight, I'm already like, I'm about to, lock it down.
Yeah.
And then everything shut off. Yeah. And I loudly said, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to sleep. I needed it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you were, yes.
I was awake I was awake for like, almost like 20 hours. I don't know how long. It was a long ass time.
We didn't even nap because we were like, oh, I don't want to wake up. So we were
choking to death.
Yeah. There's that. But then, so it didn't come on until it was a full 12 hours. So it was noon. It came on. But the website for Hydro-Quebec said 5 p.m.
This motherfucker, not only that, it's so when the first blackout hit, right, 12:14, whatever, they're like, it's going to come back at 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to have a short night.
Yeah.
But I'll stick.
You get 2 hours, Hydro. Right. That's fine.
Yeah. Then at 2, it became 5. And then I don't even remember after the 5 in the morning one that I don't think they even put a time afterwards or it just straight up put 5 p.m. the next day kind of thing. Dude, I was seeing stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't hallucinated I do my THC oil and stuff. I've never seen things. Abby, I read a book.
You read a book? Yeah. Oh my God, it was like that.
Yeah.
You went crazy.
Yeah.
Literally 4 hours of sleep deprivation. You're not even that deep in it yet.
I know.
Whatever. But, you were that tired.
Yeah. What did you do? Because,
So, that night... So, I have a lot of data on my phone.
Oh, good for you. I don't.
So, because it's the same price. With, the company I'm with, it's the same price for 2 gigs for 30. Literally the same price.
Yeah, it's true, right.
So, I'm like, whatever. So, I did, kind of... go on I don't know, doom scroll.
I did the same thing, right?
Yeah. I dozed off I couldn't keep my eyes open.
No, you mean you dozed off and you woke up your boyfriend?
Yeah. So Mike didn't really sleep, but because he's the lightest sleeper in the world. How we found each other.
Here's the thing, when you have sleep apnea, it doesn't even matter if you will wake up the dead. It's just, it is so bad, and it hurts.
Ruckus.
The back of your nose fucking hurts.
Oh yeah,
it's horrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
So I kept dozing in and out, and then in the morning, it's 8:30, and I was like, oh, I need coffee.
Oh right, I forgot that we spoke.
Yeah, so I was like, Fernando, we need to fix I can't live I can't live till 5 without coffee because you can't make food or anything.
Exactly. Shit, it's true. I couldn't make any food either, so I don't know what the hell I ate. I must have eaten I don't remember.
Probably bread and cheese, right?
Are you attacking me?
I know you.
All right.
Or hummus. Bread and hummus.
No, I didn't have any.
Okay.
But I would have finished that tub. I mean, if you're gonna emotionally eat away the lack of electricity, that's it. That's the day. I don't even need the bread. Just give me the thing. I'll use my fingers.
Yeah. I was fully I was gonna eat cold whatever I had in the fridge. But so I get into my car. Fernando can see my car and me load into my car from his window. And what was the word you used?
So I Because I saw you, because we were like messaging you were asking me like if I wanted a coffee. Thank you, you did get me a coffee.
Yeah.
I say thank you, but I mean you did the action. I did pay for the thing.
Yeah.
You're a working woman, so you know, respect that. So I saw the back of your head, right, and I see you like, you know, taking the messages. Then I see you walk to the car. And I'm at the window. I'm trying to be like funny about it.
Yeah.
And in the end, you won that one, because I'm looking at you, and I saw like how your hair was or whatever, and like. Yeah. I literally just sent you the word. You look distraught.
No, all you said was distraught.
Okay, so I remember.
One word. Distraught. I cackled. Like,
fucking. Like, but like I.
Because like I'm seeing him. He's messaging me, so I'm just like, and then all I see is distraught, and I died because that's exactly how I felt. Distraught.
You looked how you felt like, and I mean like this.
Yeah. Oh my god. And so the rest of the day I felt insane. I couldn't, like, I was mad, I was anxious, I was tired, I was emotional. At one point, like, I texted my dad, because my dad has sleep apnea too. It's genetic. You can either get it genetically or you can be a fat ass person, and I'm both or whatever. I don't know.
Again, the lottery, huh? Just keep on winning.
And so I text my dad. I'm like, Dad, what is he has a battery, like he has a backup battery pack thing, basically a generator for his machine. Like, he will not lose a fucking wink of sleep ever. This guy is set. He also has a generator for his entire home as well, but that's whatever. So I'm like, hey, what is the thing?
Sounds like, hey, jealousy is not a good look.
So jealous. Rich ass bastard. So I'm like, hey Dad, what is the thing? I can't even, like, the text is like how he understood it. I'm like, sleep apnea, the thing, the backup for the battery when the electricity goes out. Yeah. That doesn't make sense. And then he FaceTimes me, and I am
distraught. Yeah.
I'm like in the dark. Yeah. I'm in the dark, and he's like, it's still out? I'm like, yes. And he's telling me, like, in detail, he's like, this is where you get it, this is what you need.
Wait, did he have the audacity to tell you to go on a website?
No, he's like, Canadian Tire. Listen, Canadian Tire, probably in the auto or electrical section, you'll get the 2-volt, I don't know what he said anymore, because in that conversation he's like, it's gonna cost you about $250, and I was like, okay, we're done. Obviously you don't pay attention to me or my life.
Dad, I am broke.
It's not just that, like, I will miss a night of sleep and not spend that, like, it's right. Like, I'll spend the money on something else.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a day.
But the thing is, like, he's talking about a straight up like a car battery kind of thing.
He has a literal thing attached to a car battery. Yeah, he has a device that's attached to a car battery.
Because that's what you explained to me. Because I know there's like a traveling battery pack that you can use with your CPAP, and that's a thing, you know. Yeah. But I know that the thing is as expensive as a CPAP. So it's like, might as well just punch myself in the dick, and you know. But I get it. I was crazy too. Like, I mean, the anxiety, I haven't been that anxious in forever. Like, it was just like pretty fucking gross, and I was like pacing. It's just like the pacing, anxious it's no way to live, man.
No.
It was. Oh man, I was.
Turns out, you know, hot tip coming at you. hot tip, right off the fucking.
Off the press.
Sleep is important for your
Well,
your health.
Yeah.
General.
Overall, mental, physical. Give me
everything.
Give me all the sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God. I fucking love sleep. So that was our Thursday.
I mean, listen, I understand. We both understand that there are worse things going on.
There's so
right
much,
now.
like, at the end of it, we're like, we are so privileged that this is, like, our worst
day. Literally, like, in a few hours. Like, I mean, it wasn't like, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the same day, a little bit later, like, we've had the electricity for a few hours, and then it went out for another hour.
When it went out again, Fernando,
dude,
I was so mad. And that was when the point where my dad called me. It was like the second round when our electricity went out, and I was like, not today.
I wasn't at that point, like, the anger had already left my body. I was at the part of like bargaining and like deep depression. I almost cried.
Full cycle of grief. Oh, I cried. I cried several times that day, Fernando.
I sent out a message. I was like, electricity went out again. I can't. Like, it's just barely words. Yeah.
Oh God.
But it's good. It's good to have moments like that. It reminds you of, like, they could be worse. Yeah. It also, like, how, I mean, fucking hell, are we attached to the things?
Yeah. And even, like, my phone was, like, lower in battery than I wanted it to be, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? Yeah. Like, it's just so stupid, all of these things. I didn't crack open a book. I didn't get to your level.
Yeah, at some point I had to, because my phone was, like, dying, and then I suddenly remembered I do have, like, an external battery that my friends got me years ago for when I used to take pictures. Yeah. To charge my phone, and so that's what I used for a minute. Yeah. And but that was kind of like running out at some point, so Yeah. So instead of using the phone, I'm going to save some energy, like, on the phone or whatever. Data too, because I don't have a lot. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, I guess it is what it is. Let me crack open a book and see what's up. It's almost like I forgot how to read. It was really weird.
Your attention span, like, really goes away.
It is. I had trouble, like, really, like... Yeah.
The book has to be, like, literally, like, very specifically riveting for me. Yeah. There's so many books that I've read one page and I'm like, nope.
But that's okay. At least you don't waste your time.
That's because it's my attention span, though. I used to give it a little bit. Like, give it some time. Like, warm up a little. Now I'm like, no. Not at all. Just my mind will go somewhere else.
I'm glad I gave it a shot, though, because, like, obviously, like, the first 10 pages was, like, really hard. It was hard to, like, stay on target. But I got to, like, chapter 3. I haven't finished, but I actually do want to finish it.
That's good.
The thing is, it was the perspective in which it's written, and it's, like, old timey. It's, like, Western, like, in the 1800s kind of thing. So, like, the language and everything. Oh man, that was. So it's basically like I didn't choose, like, an easy book either. And in my state of mind, I haven't read in forever. Yeah. And it's old timey talk. Yeah. I'm like, what? But but I want to find out more.
Okay, that's good. Because even you explaining it to me, I was like, I'm done listening.
Like, right now? Yeah. Oh.
I'm kidding. It was for the joke.
I don't. I guess I am tired still. Now, like, literally, I lost, like, a day. Like, I don't even know what to do. Yeah. I had to. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had to.
And you had to, like, remind me because you took the day off work.
Yeah, because
obviously you don't have electricity. You can't use your whatever.
Yeah, I work from home, so I can't really, like, say if I can't.
Yeah, and then you're like, and it's a medical issue. I'm like, all right.
It is true. Like, it's like, if I don't, I mean, it's there's a listeners. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the listeners also have CPAP, so you guys know what it's like to not.
I hope our listeners do. Yeah. I hope it's just people with CPAP.
The CPAP gang. The CPAPers.
The CPAPers.
Sounds like a football team.
See peace in the house.
No. Not that one.
What is
think about it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Never mind.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Nope, not that one.
Nope.
So quick.
bro.
Superb. That's sea peeps.
Jeez. Distraught. And that's last week.
Distraught. Anyways,
do you have any? Whatever. We're moving on from the electricity problems. Not barely problems. Obviously we're recording, so we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Do you have anything actually on your mind this week?
Yes, I do have something on my mind.
You were scared, huh? No, you were scared that I wasn't going to ask because you've probably been thinking about it like today.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Go, please, madam, go ahead.
What's been on my mind all day is because the fucking Super Bowl happened.
Yeah, okay.
You knew it. Halftime show.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I forget about these things, yeah.
Usher?
Oh, that's what that's from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I sent you a reel and I didn't realize what he was.
Oh, yes. So okay. He was the guy.
Oh, okay.
He was the halftime guy.
Okay.
Person, whatever, performer.
Yeah. I thought he retired.
Well, he's back for. He was back.
He's back for more. Okay.
Honestly, shouldn't have come back.
Oh.
It was. I mean, maybe other people had other opinions, and whatever. Here's the thing: Usher was popular early 2000s.
Yeah.
There was a lot of differences in what was acceptable when performing.
Right.
Back in 2004 versus now.
All I remember, I remember his upper torso and him being very oily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Someone should have told Usher that it was probably not okay to be creepy while performing.
Well, what's up? What happened?
Well, I found he was it was like there was certain points that was first of all, also very chaotic. The whole thing was very chaotic. Like at one point he was on roller skates, and I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
He was on roller skates, and there was so many, and there was a pole dancers at some point.
Okay.
And then and one of them fell. Yeah, they didn't focus far. Like they literally fell.
They moved the camera away.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Good.
Yeah. And
somebody's doing their job. not the dancer, clearly.
It was really chaotic, but what got me, and maybe it's all fine and whatever, but in the early 2000s and 90s, guy performers, pop singers would tear off their shirts and they'd be all oily and whatever, because it'd be sultry for the women and
the women and the teenagers.
Men.
No, the teenagers. I said
teenager, whatever. I just think it's creepy now and a little.
Oh, okay. So you're basically your lens as an adult now. You're oh, this is inappropriate for children, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Not children. I just think it's was it really needed?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I just had flashbacks to watching the Backstreet Boys on TV and when my baby vagina tingling and
when you were a child. Exactly. Yes. My point. This is this point
yes.
that
and
yeah.
And now I'm just ew. Why are we doing this? Because he hasn't performed in 2 decades, I think. Or maybe
hence why I thought the motherfucker retired.
Yeah. Anyways, it was very chaotic.
I guess the pull to remove your shirt in front of thousands of millions of people probably.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah. And the roller skates really I laughed so hard. First, it was a bunch of chaos, and then he came out in roller skates, and that is
pretty weird.
Oh my god!
So I mean, the thing is, it's to me, you're not telling me anything new because I thought it was creepy back then too.
Yeah.
I mean, creepy maybe less than now, or but also to me it was always unnecessary.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be reduced to something. Oh, Fernando, you're just being insecure because if you lather yourself up like that, it's not going to look the same. Yeah, no shit. I also would not have the natural inclination to oil myself up unless I'm if I'm gonna be cooked or something. I don't know.
You would just use some vegetable oil in your cupboard that you...
Olive oil. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna use some canola oil and stuff. Wait, olive oil is...
It's not canola oil. I was just... Your cooking oil is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, sorry. Wow, I guess we have just, differences on this Usher thing. I think it does suck that, you know what we're going to do next time? When you have a thing like this, show me the thing, because, like, I wish I would have seen it.
You need
I
more
only
context.
saw, like...
I don't know.
I only saw little things here and there, and I didn't even know it was him. Yeah. I just thought it was just some random... Oh, man. I thought it was just some random black dude dancing. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, and also, like, he had, like, guests, like on stage with him.
Oh, like, he had cameos and stuff?
Yeah. So,
did Cisco show up?
No.
That's for shame.
Did Cisco and Usher
is that around
collab?
I don't know, but they were, like, around the same time, and one's short, one's tall, but they were both very oily too, so I don't see why not.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So who were the other, like, guests?
So Alicia Keys.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Intrusive thoughts. Yeah. Okay. No, because I was gonna say, well, I wouldn't mind seeing her oily, but that's a fucked up thing to say. I mean, here I said it anyway.
She's very hot. Yeah, but then also, and that's the other level of creepy, is that, like, he was, like, dancing around her, and like it was a little too, like, handsy.
Okay.
Where, like, in the early 2000s.
It just
all the hands on all the bodies.
As a matter of fact, we're missing some hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And, like, now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being fucking prudish.
Maybe you're old.
Maybe I'm old.
It's possible.
I don't know.
I've changed my views
but
on a lot of things.
In the lens, it's 2024.
Yeah.
So it's a little weird.
Maybe
it's a little creepy. I don't know.
Maybe it's just. I think that's what it might be. It's just a time displacement. It's just like this is like straight up. I mean, it's like if I showed up. Okay, Fernando, end of the 1999 Fernando wearing baggy pants. If I showed up to one of these recordings wearing that shit, you would have a conniption. Like, just.
I would love it though.
Yeah, but it would also be like you would have too many questions. After you're done laughing.
Like, how wide are the pants?
They were fucking wide. Like,
they were really wide.
Yeah, they were fucking stupid. Like, I don't even know. Like, what?
I mean, that was the trend back then.
Why? For why?
When you were a teenager, did the jeans, like, get wet at the bottom?
Of course, yeah. It's super
Mine
gross.
did too, and it was, like, really, it was disgusting.
Yeah, and then, like, especially, like, when you first got them, right? So they were always wet when you first got them, and your hope was within the month after you've drag them around enough on the floor that they would, like, just kind of cut up, and, like, the fabric would just kind of, like,
and it would, like,
be the perfect height,
length.
Dude.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah. But, like, in the months where this happened, it would just be uncomfortable and wet.
Yeah, and then you kept stepping on it and stuff like that, and, like, if you had, like, friends, quote unquote, and, like, they would step on it too, like, on purpose. Like, come on, man. And I used to have long hair at the time too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That fashion's coming back though. Why?
The long hair isn't. Not for me anyway.
Long hair, no.
I would never.
No.
I would never, no.
I know you wouldn't.
No. I actually do, like, my pants nowadays are, like, they're comfortable, but they're, like, more on the, like, the fitting, like, side.
Perfect length.
Yeah, it's called looking at the right sizes and picking the...
We didn't do that. Why didn't we do that?
No, because we fucking grew up, man.
When we were teenagers, I didn't do that.
I don't know. That's this
is how I tried on clothes. I just grabbed, like, a variety of sizes and whatever fit.
Yeah. Didn't
look at the length though.
And
I was like, oh, I can shorten it. Never shortened.
And like I would have to ask my mom not to shorten, because my mom, like, whenever, like, she got us pants and stuff, she would fix the.
She would want to,
no, I would tell her no.
It's so cool, shorten it, mom.
Yeah, basically. Little did I know she was trying to protect me from the fashion police. My mom, like, she was a teacher back in Panama, but her secret desire, like, of a dream job and stuff, and, like, was fashion. My little ass mother, she was so like, she used to, like, basically, like, when she was a teacher, she used to her dresses, she would choose the fabric, and she would, like, draw and bring it to a tailor and stuff to make her dresses and stuff.
God.
And then she would like match her shoes with the dresses and stuff. And like she was a teacher, so like every every day, so like she'd have different outfits and stuff.
That's so cute.
Yeah, my mom was like, she was cool like that. I remember because she'd go to the tailor or the seamstress,
yeah.
And basically I would play outside with a couple of rocks, literally a couple of rocks, and I'm waiting for my mom to get her dresses done and stuff like that. Yeah.
I loved teachers that like gave a shit about.
My mom was like,
yeah.
My mom had no time for stupid people, but she had time for her dresses and like teaching kids how to read.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to die.
Why?
I don't know. It's cute.
Yeah, I guess.
When I was in elementary school and high school, I used to give a shit whether the teacher cared about what they were wearing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It was. Because I've had teachers that were kind of like slobs.
Okay, so, and I mean, we should talk. We the both of us right now. Like, should we really say it? Like, we're.
I know. The last episode, I was a wreck. I was editing. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Do you want me to say anything? Because I could.
Well, I knew, like, I was wearing joggers or whatever, and I was like, whatever, it's fine. But it's not what I was wearing, it was my hair. It was really frizzy, like, behind, which I didn't realize. So, like, you see the side of my head, and it was just like, it's like rat's nest. And I didn't realize.
Yeah, and it's tough, too, because you're editing the thing, so you're looking at it, and it's, But hey... Good on, like, I'm proud of myself. I managed to finally watch a video episode of ours. Yeah. And it's fun. It's good.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking mostly at you.
Yeah.
I avoid, but yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it was more recent one, so it...
Episode 15.
Okay. There was one with, 16, like, Furbs that I did a lot of Furbs.
Yeah, see, that's the one I haven't seen yet.
You should watch that one.
Yeah, oh my god. I almost told you get over it, but that would get me killed, so I'm not going to say that. I'll get to it. I watched one, so I will be able to go back in time. But just basically, I am letting you know that I have taken the first step, and I will be able to do this thing. And so.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
So,
you know who else was on the Super Bowl yesterday?
Shakira?
Ludacris. Remember Ludacris?
Yeah.
Anyways, he was the star for me. Like,
so he was also singing?
Yeah, he was like, he made a guest appearance with Usher because they had like a really popular song.
Okay.
Wasn't it like
it's in the club, I was gonna say, right?
It's not
that one?
Yeah. It's one of the lyrics is I was in the club with the homies.
Oh, please give me more. Give me more.
I'm not doing it.
Give me more.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Anyway, so Luda was there, and he fucking killed it. Which is oftentimes with the Super Bowl performances, it's not the main person; it's the other people that I'm like, fuck yeah.
Okay. Well, question. So, like, walk me through this. Like, how do they choose their artists? Because like, I would expect a certain level of relevancy. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Like, I don't get it. Like,
maybe it's like who they can afford.
I'm guessing it wasn't cheap, right? It can't be. Like, you got to get paid some big.
Yeah.
Especially you're bringing
like millions, and then the production is like millions too. Yeah. And
by the way, never watched one of these things.
Never.
No. The only thing I would do, like, and this is like 2008 kind of shit, because I was like first starting like in advertising and stuff like that, so I paid more attention to like commercials, so the Super Bowl commercials. Like, I liked looking at them,
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen anything. Like, there was it was like a collection of all the Super Bowl ads. I saw the article. I could have just seen them all, and I was like, no, because it's just ads, right? But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how they choose the performers.
Yeah.
Also don't care how they choose. It's like.
Have you ever seen a full like football match?
Yes.
Do you understand football?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. I know that in American football, there's 4 quarters, where in Canadian, there's 3 quarters.
Oh, okay,
3,
okay.
not quarters, 3 parts.
Okay.
Or whatever, or maybe it's vice versa. Anyways, I know the flow of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. I know. I went to one fucking game.
Yeah.
I saw people doing things. In
the fall, Mike and I went to a football game, and we only stayed for the one half of it.
One thing. I was gonna say inning, but that's baseball. Yeah. But
yeah, no. It's
a quarter, right? They're called quarters, right?
Yeah,
the first quarter.
I think so.
Some shit like that. I don't know, man.
I say that I'm like, oh yeah, I know, but like I'm doubting.
But you probably know more than me. That's for sure. Because I mean, I just remember one game and I hated it. My ass hurt a lot. Not unrelated to the players. I was sitting on a fucking steel bench. Okay, that's why it hurt.
Yeah.
The hell. What are you guys thinking?
No, it was like, it's usually cold or too hot, and you're sitting on something that's not
and the beer's super expensive.
Oh yeah. Like Mike's friend gave us tickets because he has seasons tickets, and
that's the same thing. Same situation. It's like basically I got free tickets. I'm like, I can understand why they're free.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like he just gave it to Mike and I, and we showed up and we saw his friend for like 2 minutes, but they're really into the game, right. And we were seated somewhere else, not with them, because they got like random tickets somewhere,
right.
And like halfway through, we're just like, we've had enough. Like me and Mike collectively were like,
this is.
Like, we didn't really have to talk about it. Like, we're fine now. Because the first half, Mike and I just spent talking and giggling. And I was like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on here?
And at the same, like, honestly, if you're just going to talk to each other while watching something you don't understand, you might as well just go home.
Yeah. So, and it was cold. And so we just pieced out. Like, thanks for the tickets. It was fun.
Oh, did you guys like say bye before?
Yeah, we said bye.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you did. I would have expected you to pull the old Irish goodbye.
Well,
dust it off, like, hey.
I know, but like this is Mike's best friend. Like, he didn't really care.
Yeah.
So it would be like you peacing out early. It doesn't matter. He didn't pay anything for these tickets for us.
From a football game, I wouldn't peace out. I would have never gone.
True.
But it's because I already went once, and that was enough of an experience to know that it's not for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I've been several times to football games. My dad's gotten free tickets. Hockey games, I've gotten.
Hockey game I've never been to, and I'd love to at least see it once too. Same thing for like F1. I want to experience like these things at least once in my life, to have the experience and know that I don't like it. Yeah. Like I already know that it's gonna be that, but you never know.
I think I like hockey games more than football games. Yeah, especially like at the Bell Center, they really ham up the entertainment of it all. Oh, really? Yeah, in between things, there's a whole bunch of things.
I did enjoy when the Expos were still here. Oh, yeah. I really enjoyed baseball. I mean, Panama was like, we enjoy baseball and soccer. Yeah. But yeah, like my parents, we used to go, and it was lovely, and like the ambiance and everything. Yeah. I love the T-shirts, like the T-shirt guns. Oh yeah, they have that at the hockey. Yeah, they do. The one time I went to the football thing, they also did it, but it was not the same vibe, man. It really wasn't. I don't know.
Oh my god, I do remember that at the football game that we went to in the fall, it was near Halloween, so people were dressed up in costumes, and they brought this dude dressed as like a Coke can, like, so he was like in this tubular thing, and they made him race someone else, and it was like this older dude, from what I gather from like this up, and he made him race, and he fell, and I was just like, and I feel like I was the only one concerned. I was like, what is this? Because they do these like little games and entertainment thing.
So basically what you're saying is that...
So a man got murdered. Died. Not murdered, but like accidentally died. What more can you want on a Sunday?
He did get up, though, right?
He did get up, but I...
Did he win?
No. No.
I just publicly shame. Good. I like it.
But who thought that through? Like, let's pick this guy that can barely move.
Oh, well, somebody who has a sense of humor.
My God.
So I don't know what else to... Oh, man. All right.
My God.
So, here's the transition.
That's what you're going to do.
I couldn't think of anything else, but, it's going to be headlines now.
Yeah. Okay. Headlines. There we go.
Yeah? Okay. Good luck cutting that. Fucking weirdo. All right, so definitely we have some updates. I'm going to get through the first update. I got two. First update because Listen, I've read things about Salvador Dali.
Oh.
And so last episode we talked about how he got burned in bed because his system, to call his assistants over, he has like a button or whatever. And we just both assumed that happened, that he got these burns because the button
short-circuited.
Yeah. Difficult to say, huh?
Yeah.
Even for you, a native. I have throat, so I'm going to avoid it completely saying it. But anyway, so we both assume he's just being a bitch. But what I was saying is I've read things about him, and it's always like a long fucking story. It's always like this and that. He was just a weird, complicated kind of guy, and everything he touched was...
A lot of artists are weird and complicated.
Yeah. So but even reading about this, I was like, can I just get the fucking real resume of what happened? Okay. So I got annoyed. So I literally just want to get out.
That's really fine. I don't think people are banking on just all the information.
So the bell system that he had to call his assistants over definitely caught fire. But it's not because he was fucking around with it. It literally was like a fire at 4 a.m. It's just the system, he's sleeping and just fucking caught fire. Right? Imagine sleeping and then burning. He was burning in bed, dude. Yeah. So he got 3rd-degree burns in his legs and his arms or whatever. But there's a whole story / mystery or because the shit happened, but they didn't bring him to the hospital right away. And then when they did bring him to a hospital, they brought him to a hospital that's not the one that you'd bring somebody with burns to or whatever. So it was a whole...
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry to the listeners because I tried, but I could not give a shit.
Really okay.
I truly could not give a shit. Anyways, he had burns or whatever, and
when Sally got burned, that's it. Let's move on.
Well, but just to put a little sprinkle of the whole mystery is because finally when he did make it to the hospital where he was gonna eventually had to get skin grafts because he had 3rd-degree burns and stuff, and they were worried that he was gonna get infections and shit. They also noticed that he had where he lived, it was a they call it a castle or what. I'm guessing it's a mansion or whatever.
Yeah.
So he had assistants and nurses and all kinds of staff, and the dude was malnourished, so we don't know what happened or whatever. So it's I'm wondering maybe there was some elder abuse or some shit like that. We don't know. I also still, even if it's mysterious and suspicious, I still don't care.
Yeah.
That's how much I don't. So, yeah. However, the other one, extremely interesting. So the child soldier, you remember that?
Oh my God.
You forgot about it, huh?
I forgot about it, and also I'm sad about it.
And you should be, because
Yes, you're going to tell me something really sad.
Because last week, I was I read to you the headline. I was the youngest soldier in the First World War, this kid was 8 years old. And then you're oh, could you imagine? He just made that decision. He has his parents.
My first thought was just a cute little, almost in a cartoon costume.
Mom, Dad.
Look with the plastic.
I'm going to war, father, mother.
Yeah.
And they're okay, you go ahead, son.
Yeah.
And then, I kind of painted a picture. It's oh, really? Because I'm guessing that he went to war because of horrible shit happened to his family, which it did.
Yeah.
All right. So, his name was so I checked how to say his name. So, Momcilo Gavrik. He's
Momcilo?
Momcilo.
Momcilo?
Yeah, Momcilo. I mean, I don't know, man.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway. So he was 8 years old. He is, at least in that war, he was the youngest known soldier, because there could have been other kids that fought in some war or whatever. Definitely, in Africa, like all the civil wars that they've had, they're known. There've been child soldiers, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 6-year-old holding a gun somewhere in the world. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about Momcilo here.
Yeah.
So Momcilo, and I quote, "Situation horrific and pitiful."
Fitting.
His decision to join.
Pitiful?
Yeah.
They use pitiful?
Yeah, straight up. Horrific and pitiful.
Yeah.
So his decision to join the army was because. So I'm not going to get into the details because that war was very complicated. Whatever. So anyways, there was a group of soldiers that showed up. They abducted. So his family, his parents and his siblings, they got him and they hanged him and they set fire at his house on fire.
Oh.
And the reason he survived was because he was at his uncle's. So, what do you?
I don't know.
No, why? No. Anyway, so he wasn't home, right?
I laugh when I'm uncomfortable sometimes. Just gonna go visit Uncle Jeff. I'll see you later.
All right, so
love you guys. Can't wait for the mac and cheese later, Mom.
Well, imagine it was like his birthday. Like they sent him away because they were trying to prepare like a surprise party and shit. And he comes back to this. It's
I'll go to Jeff's. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Have a nice, relaxing time while I'm away, not preparing for anything.
Don't leave me hanging.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
3 sisters, 3 brothers, I think. Something like that.
God. All of them.
Yep.
You know, we started this podcast complaining about lacking sleep, and
exactly. So I'm glad we're here.
We're here, full circle.
Yeah,
just like, you know what, things could be. So much
you could be an 8-year-old child who decides to join the army because you have no other choice.
Yeah.
Straight up. Here's a bit of a palate cleanser before I get into the further. It gets better.
Okay. Does it?
I mean, he's in the war. I mean, at this point, like, he can only... It's either... we know about it. He didn't die, right? There were a lot of kids in that war, okay? But their age... He was the youngest at 8, but, you know, the ages range from, like, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to 17. We're saying children. I mean, 17, it's almost like an adult, so I kind of get it. Yeah. But, like, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, and, like, you see the pictures of, like, these little boys in, like, with their little shorts and little military hats, and you're like, oh, that's cute. Oh, no, that's a soldier.
Oh.
No. Well.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Momcilo here, no home, no family. He joins the 6th Artillery. So he joined an artillery unit. Artillery is like with...
of the side that killed his family or the other side?
No, his side.
Okay.
So sorry, like the reason I don't want to...
Because like you never know. They're like, oh, we're just gonna... He just joins whatever's closest. I don't know.
Right. So the soldier, there's one side of soldiers that showed up, killed his parents, and then the side of his country is. I don't want to get into the details because it's a very complicated thing. Yeah. It's like it's really it's touchy even. Anyways. Yeah. So so he went to join the soldiers of his side, let's say, and so he in his artillery unit. So like they have the little fun cannons, right? From you know, it's just like, you know, from far, but you know, also still close, you know. So it starts getting better here, where he actually managed to take revenge on those soldiers. I mean, we don't know if it's specifically the soldiers that killed him, you know, but he definitely. Yeah. So he led his new unit.
You led it?
He led... Well, he showed them where these...
You lead the way, big
guy. You tell us where...
That's what I picture a young... Like, a kid soldier. You're just like... You're being like... Fucking like... You're infantizing them. Like, oh, look at you.
Yeah.
You lead the way. Look at you and your gun.
So when he showed up to this unit, I mean, it's a kid that just showed up, and So the commander of that thing, he put somebody. He gave him a caretaker, right?
Yeah.
And he told that caretaker where these soldiers were like encamped, and they went and he participated in the bombardment of that camp.
Oh wow.
So in a way, he got his revenge. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty soon after.
Christ. Wow.
So a little bit later, there was an important battle, and after that battle, he was actually given a rank and a uniform, and that's how he became officially part of that unit.
Wow.
He fought in the trenches. He was even wounded in the trenches. Some soldiers were super surprised when they went into trenches as they saw a child in the middle of it.
Yes.
And then his unit had to explain, and they explained his backstory and that he's there and that he is a soldier.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, obviously he survived. Well, go ahead.
When I was 8.
What the fuck were you doing?
When I was 8, I was in Costco with my dad, and I saw a trampoline hanging from the ceiling. And I really wanted a trampoline, and I shed a tear. And the next day, my dad showed up with a trampoline. And then probably a week later, I had a fit because
you privileged shithead. You can't even get through it. It's a true story. You know how fucking absurd it is.
And like a week later, I had a fit at the kitchen table because my mom made fish burgers instead of chicken burgers. That was my childhood.
Shit. At that age, I think I got into like a fight with a kid. This was like one of very rare flash of violent rages. There was this kid who was like making fun of my family name, and at the time, basically like it's the only thing that I have from my father. My father's gone. I miss him, right? And this kid's like shitting on that family. I kind of blacked out, but all I remember is like like seconds and frames of the thing. It's like I remember my hand grabbing the side of his head and then bringing his head all the way to the floor.
My God.
And then like other students bringing me to like the principal's office, like holding me, and I was just like, I was kind of laughing and stuff. I was like really lost it.
You just lost it.
Yeah.
So you could have been a soldier.
Well, more than you, at least. I'm not crying about
that. Is clear.
I'm not crying.
That's so clear.
Oh shit. Well,
if anything has not been more clear in this fucking world, like,
oh fuck.
God.
I remember also is like, so they had to call my mom, right? So my mom shows up and she's like, "What happened?" And they explain what happened. My mom's like, "Serves him right." I think I had detention or some shit, and I had to apologize to the kid. I eventually became friends with him, by the way.
Aww.
I mean, that's how fear works. So that's how you get friends. You got to scare them first. But yeah. So Momcilo, he definitely continued his life. He got married. He was even a graphic designer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, imagine that. Small world, eh?
Wow.
Had a son, and he died in 1993 at the age of 86.
Jesus Christ. He lived a full life.
Yeah, he did. There's other stuff that happened too. Obviously, he went through the first war, but there was the second one where he was in prison a couple of times by the Germans and stuff like that. But full ass life.
Yeah.
Momcilo.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, also a little plot twist kind of thing. So he thought all of his family was killed, but apparently, like I think two of his brothers survived the murdering stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
So I think he did have some fun. Yeah.
Good for him.
We salute you.
We salute you.
I just hope I just hope that as a child he didn't commit war crimes, because I would just saluted a war criminal.
Oh my God.
I hope he was good.
I hope. We won't know.
We won't know.
Yeah. Seems like he was... I don't know. Who cares? I mean, it matters, but...
But also, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so... let's prime ourselves for next week. So with a headline, I'm gonna randomly pick a thing. Let's see. I don't know what I got.
Let's do it.
I did do a cleanup of things, so fuck off. It's technically the headlines that I have ready are already like vetted ahead of time, because like there've been some episodes where I'm like why did I pick that? And I'm like, wow, Fernando, you're drunk, go home. Not Darwin. Fucking Darwin shows up again.
Oh, let's...
Okay, here. It's interesting.
It's, episode 18. Why not bring Darwin back?
Is this episode 18?
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, we're adults. Look at us.
Legal age, baby.
Yeah, we can at least in Quebec we can drink. Not in Ontario.
No. Or the States.
No, the States is the States is 21. It's because Ontario is 19 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I started drinking at 8, so whatever. Different times, different places.
Yeah.
So the Major League Baseball uses an average of 84 to 120 balls per game. You know the balls? The baseball games?
Yeah.
They change them. They
lose them.
Oh, they
change them. I think they do that for football too. And pucks too. I think they change them.
I would assume, yeah. It makes sense. Like what?
So the average is how many?
84 to 120 per game.
Wow.
So that equates to approximately 900,000 per season.
Jesus.
And that's to the tune of $10 million.
10 million?
In balls.
In balls.
Yeah.
Wow. They sell the balls after? Or they just...
Oh, yeah, no, that's actually kind of interesting.
They could sell the balls.
Yeah, could sign a couple and like sell them and get some money back out of that.
I don't know.
But maybe it's too troublesome.
Maybe I'm giving them,
You remember a few episodes back we were discussing like airplane food and how it's just in the cost to throw it out.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very wasteful. And also...
There's somewhere out there, there's a dumpster.
Aren't they made out of like leather?
There's it's like leather and like kind of like there's like some kind of fibrous thing. I can't remember.
The cow.
Yeah.
Oh, the cow.
Oh, for fuck! This is your angle, the cow. Let's save the cow. Fuck. Since when did you become like a PETA person? Oh, here, something light, and then we're gonna get into a criminal.
$9 million.
It was 10.
10.
Are you already cutting the cost of the balls that you would sell?
Yeah. They must make at least $1 million off of reselling them.
I don't think so. It sounds troublesome. I mean, it's like all the foul balls that go into the crowd or the whatever. Yeah. Like all those balls got to go to shit.
So do they throw the... Is there literally a fucking...
There's got to be a dumpster somewhere in the world.
A dumpster full...
Here's my thing. Like I'm deviating from the whole thing, but it's like, if aliens land after we're gone, after we've finally killed each other, a nuclear catastrophe.
Yeah.
Very soon. They're going to be super confused with the dumpster where they find all the balls.
Yeah.
The dildo factories.
Oh, yes.
There's
so many.
There's so many things that don't really make sense. And like, how do you even, like, what is this for? Like, what? I don't know. What? Why is this someone's arm? What did they do? They put that in where?
Yeah. Yeah.
For how and why? But yeah.
Yeah. No, it does not make sense.
Yeah.
We don't make sense.
No, we really don't. Even today, alive, it's just like we don't make much sense.
What if they took all the balls that they didn't use?
Yeah.
At the end of each season, they fill up a pool, and then they ball pit it. That's a fun day.
Those balls are super hard. Have you ever held a baseball?
Yes, but I'm thinking, can't you
No, you would have to grab Usher, put him in there, get the shit oiled up, and then maybe. But no, It's not the same. The balls at McDonald's.
It doesn't create a ball pit.
No, the McDonald's ball pit. The reason it does what it does is because they're very thin and light.
Oh.
It's literally like a brick wall. Like just one of those balls. Oh my god, I can't.
What if you add water to the pool, and then the balls, lubricate them up?
Now I don't know if they. I don't know if they float.
They sink?
I think they might sink. I don't know. Okay, well, all right. Do they?
This is just this episode has gotten ahead of me.
No, look, the weird questions. I might find something interesting. We don't know. I asked you. I read you a thing about a child soldier, and then we're like, oh wow, he was a graphic designer. Like all of the thing. You know?
It's true. It's true. But so what can we make a ball pit from? Like how? What are the different balls can we use in a ball pit?
Okay, ball pits.
How many different ball pits have been created?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Just to make you shut up right now about this. I'm going to look at the history of ball pits.
Oh my god!
You're welcome.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be something so fucking stupid too. And by the way, let's say I'll save us some time. Okay, it is plastic.
It's plastic. Also, my guess. First ball pit, McDonald's.
Probably.
Although they would trademark it and then no one else could. But
it is true, yeah, because yeah.
I don't know.
We'll find out. Let's
Pits.
put a pin on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what I'm gonna.
I feel like I remember the first time I went into a ball pit as a child.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a magical experience.
It is.
The first time,
especially as a kid, by the way, because as an adult, it's just it's gross as fuck.
Oh yeah, no. But I remember it was like a field trip. We went to like a indoor jungle gym thing, and it was magical because it was like a good ball pit that was like deep, and like you basically like kind of swim and like. Fuck yeah.
The only ball pit that I had access to was whenever we visited my aunt in the capital.
Okay.
And like we went to like the fancy McDonald's. Like not all the places had like ball pits and stuff. And yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, I remember that much. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember as a child going to those jungle gym things and like doing the rounds and into the ball pit and doing the rounds.
Yeah. But that was the whole thing.
I would do it so hard that I was sweating.
Oh yeah.
I was just like. I was also a fat kid, so it wasn't that hard to sweat.
Well, I'm sorry, but at least you're doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. So I'd be like so into it and sweating and like making those balls fucking disgusting.
Not gonna lie, I'd love to see that today. I want to see you struggle through all of that. Today. I
don't know if I could, because you have to be on your like hands and knees for a lot of it. I would just be like, ow.
And like I said,
prove your point. I will all those hands.
Like I said, I'd like to see this shit. I want to hear all of the pain. Oh, that's pretty torturous. I'm like a monster. All right. Just a light one before the criminal, and then we're gonna fuck off.
Okay.
All right, 2005. A sheep jumped off a cliff in Turkey, and 1,500 sheep followed one by one. 450 sheep died, and the rest survived by landing on the soft big pile of sheep.
Oh my god! Is this a common occurrence with sheep, or was this just like one that just like lost his mind and then like they just one followed the other?
Abby, we both know at least 3 stupid people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wow, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Poor sheep.
Personally, I would prefer to be either one of either be the first one to jump.
Yeah.
It's over. Or like the last one,
Yeah, it was just like bouncing.
The fucking in between thing, like the being crushed to death.
This
is not.
This herd of sheep created a ball pit. Picture it. It's the same thing.
There's a lot of.
It's just a like a fucking pile of sheep. And then the last one survived because it was cushioned.
Somehow you made it work.
Yeah.
Somehow you made it work. It's good. I like it. Let me.
Oh, but poor sheep.
It's fine. They'll be fine.
It's fine. We have enough sheep in this world.
What do you? Okay, listen. I'll give you this. By the way, heads up. A couple of episodes ago, I mentioned that I was going to bring a story. It's in the works. Sorry, I haven't brought it. It's in the works.
Forgot.
It's
no,
fine.
I didn't. Yes,
It's fine. You did, but I didn't. And if I mention it, there's people waiting for it. Like it'll come. Okay, yeah. We're trying things. It's still new. 18, but we're still new.
Yeah.
What are you feeling? You feeling like super spicy about the criminal? It's gonna be a girl. It's gonna be a lady.
Okay. Is there an older
lady? Hell yeah, I got an older lady.
Okay, let's do it.
You want like a grandma?
Oh my God, yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a grandmother.
Oh, we're gonna
grandmother looking person.
Oh, we got a grandma right here. Wait, fuck me, man. I gotta take a screenshot of it because otherwise, I just want you to see her face. We're gonna have to give her. Okay, so if you're new and you've managed to get to all the way to the end, like and subscribe. Thanks. It's really do a thing because that helps us with the algorithm because we're trying to hack it. So the concept is I take a picture of on Mug Shodies on Instagram. I take a picture of a criminal and the crime or whatever. And then I show it. I'll show this picture. I show a picture to Abby, and I ask her two things. First,
her name.
What is her name? It's not the real name. I don't give the real names. This is for me.
Guessing in there.
Yeah, this is just what would you call this lady? And then she tries to guess what the crime is. After we've done all that, I show her tell her what the real crime is.
Oh my God. Okay. I feel like her name is Ruth. And
okay. I like Ruth. Let's go with Ruth.
Ruth. And she murdered her husband.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go into detail. Her husband, she was the caretaker of her husband.
Okay.
Her husband did not want to live anymore.
All right.
Or flip, she lied about, he didn't want to live anymore, so I took him out of this world.
Okay.
But in reality, she was just fucking sick of his shit and was done taking care of him. And then...
Are you projecting? No. That's a joke. I don't know your life.
So she poisoned him.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Damn. Okay. She's giving you a lot of in-depth stuff.
Yeah.
You want to describe to you, what does she look like if you had to describe it to people who are not watching?
She's in her 80s, I would say.
All right.
She's a white woman, blue eyes, short gray hair. She looks like the secretary of a high school in her day.
Oh yeah.
She looks like a secretary, administrative-esque, vibe.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. All right.
She has big glasses on.
All right. So she mercy kills her husband.
Mercy kill, quotes.
Quote unquote.
But really, and by poison.
Okay. Yeah. So there is murder.
Okay.
I don't know if there's poison. I didn't see how she did the stuff that she did. I don't believe there was a husband involved either. Or
damn it.
No, but there is a missing man. Oh, not the husband, but missing man. So her real name, do you want it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to read the whole name, but her name is Dorothea.
Dorothea, that's a good.
Yeah.
So,
but Ruth is good.
A Dorothea.
But Ruth is good too.
Yeah.
All right. So the headline reads: "This is actually not Mug Shorties. It's something else." I'm expanding now to other stuff. I want more criminals. I want more fucked up stuff. So they can't all be cute and all cute but horrible at the same time. They can also be normal people. House of Horrors uncovered. On this day, or whatever, in 1988, detectives swarmed a Victorian-style home on F Street in Sacramento, initially searching for a missing man, Alberto Somsum, After noticing disturbed soil, they instead uncovered the body of a 78-year-old Leona Carpenter, another former tenant of the house. Serial killer. So there were many other bodies. Yeah.
So she was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's your secretary. Ruth.
She went to her admin job during the day. And at night her hobby was murdering.
I wish her name would have been Ruth, because then I could have done the cheap, low-hanging fruit. Ruthless.
Honestly, one day I want to get it exactly right.
You may just
exactly. Like if I got their name right, okay.
Right.
But if I
got
their crime right,
can't wait. It might be episode 100, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
That being said, good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.